Explain to me how an adversary goes about launching an attack, a cyber attack. What are the steps that they take, and how are they thwarted?
So there's different techniques. The most basic is called phishing. And all that really means is that they send you an email, and if you click on the link that's in that email, nothing happens except now the adversary is on your machine and can run undetected. And by the way, that gets easier, because if you're on social media and you use Facebook, maybe you got an email that you knew was bad a year ago, but if that email, if you were actually at your daughter's soccer game on Saturday and an email came to you saying, hey, it was great seeing you on Saturday, here's a picture of your daughter playing soccer, you might be more inclined to actually click on that link. And that adversary can get that basic information off Facebook very easily. So phishing is definitely one. And then when you get to some of the more sophisticated attacks, very often there'll be an insider element, meaning that it's easier for the attacker to get somebody hired into the IT department who has access to systems than it is to try and break in from the outside. And since there's such a demand for cybersecurity specialists these days, that becomes a very interesting attack adversary.
And for a consumer, just person like myself, I've got my bank account, I've got iTunes, I've got my Gmail. Passwords, that's obviously a huge protection for somebody like myself. Anything else that I can do besides updating my passwords on a regular basis?
Well, you have to realize, so as a consumer, right, is you have to realize that those that are going up and trying to steal our identity are looking for the weakest link. So if you're even 1% better than the mass population, they're probably not going to waste a lot of time trying to come after you. Over 20% of the world's password is the word password. If you just take the measures to make sure it's a little bit more sophisticated than
putting it with zero
basic,
instead of O, right? That's enough.
That'll make a big difference. Yeah. More often than not, it's common sense. If you're in a Starbucks, if you're in an airport and you're on a public Wi-Fi, don't go onto your bank when you're in that
on
environment.
A public Wi-Fi, right? Yeah, people do that.
Go
That's
check
what they do.
Facebook, go check Twitter, check your email, but don't do things that are more more secure in your lives type of stuff. But yeah, there's definitely measures that our consumers can take to stay safer. A lot of this sits on the people that we trust. Your banks, the retailers, the places that you spend your money, they're the ones that lose consumer confidence, and they are the ones that have to be much more careful about not letting that situation happen to you.